Hello dear chess friends. Today I will show you one of the interesting game which I played in St. Louis in Grand Tour. My opponent is very strong Wesley So. I just want to play some interesting opening to fighting chess. It was round one, and we played the d4, knight f6, c4 e6, knight f3, d5. Everyone now is Wesley So his opening is very good, and to surprise him is not easy. But I prepared for him bishop g5 move is a little bit different without knight c3, bishop g5, bishop e7, e3, castle, queen c2. My knight is still in b1, and I played this queen c2 move, and we will see what's the difference, because queen c2 is very good uh, square for white queen, and he played h6, very absolutely normal move, take f. If I will play here knight c3, it will be c5. It's classical queen's gambit positions, and Lasker positions looks maybe not main line, but it's very interesting position. But here I prepared for my opponent very strong, very interesting novelty, h4. h4 is not g4. Maybe it's possible to play g4 also, but I start from h4 because next moves I want to play g4, g5. I not lose to tempo in knight c3, because if in knight c3, c5 is not easy to play h4. After h4 he played g6 move. Let's do c5. What's the difference? Because now is g4 move is coming. I played with tempo, and here is if take c take d4 is my knight not in c3, and there is no attack my knight. I can just play g5. Very good position, very interesting position, but here is not easy to play with black because white pawns is very strong. After c5, g4, g6 move normal, because every time g5, bishop g7, g5 take bishop g7, and here is just take we take c5. My pawn is very strong now in g5, and maybe it's also possible to play not take c5, just to play knight c3. This one also is very equal position, and is not easy to play with black. Take knight c6, long castle. Looks not easy for black because h line is very good, and maybe somewhere if my knight will be in f6, it will be very good attack for white. And queen a5 just to play c5. Maybe it's another moves is also interesting, but it's not easy to play with black with this rook in h1. Yeah, I mean, it's just very interesting. He played c5, g6, but it's also possible to play after g4, c5, g4 is knight c6 move. Not afraid g5 move, g5, knight b4, queen d2, take, bishop g5. Now white back is pawn. Now it's a5, just a3, knight c6, knight c3, and white is very good attack here. After h4 he played g6 move, and I played knight c3, and now is white play h4, g6. Now knight c3 is good move, because he lose move in g6, and positions absolutely interesting and new. And Wesley he played after knight c3 logical move c5. Of course black need to play active. Maybe if play c6, just to play normal defense move, white will play g4. Maybe it's long castle is also good, bishop g7, knight e5, and knight d7, f4. And white pawn instructions is absolutely amazing and very strong, and white is better here. And after knight c3, I think Wesley he played very good c5 move, and I just take c5, d takes c4, and h5 move, just to play g5 and take bishop c4. Very interesting position, and normally when strong players play queen's gambit, is they want to play solid chess, but in this position is not easy to play solid chess because his pawn in g5, king is looks not very good. And here is after d takes c5, white position is just better. He played queen a5 to attack c5 to take c3, and till this moment I played very good, but here I miss to play just normal castle move, because after castle is white is better time to play, because this take c5 is bad, knight e4 move. Yeah, if take bishop c3, queen c3, if take c3, b take c3, queen c5, and this very good move queen e4. Yeah, I mean maybe his next move bishop d3, also rook d1. Not easy to play with black, and if play knight d7 here, I can maybe just take bishop e6. It's very interesting tactical line, and it's 4 pawn here, and the white position is better because 4 pawn is very good, and the next moves is I just will activate my rook and to play with pawns. And if not to play knight d7, to play queen c6 inside knight d7, I can just play queen d4 to save my queen, and my queen is control everything, and white just better position. Yeah, I played rook c1, and it was a mistake, and because I think if he will take bishop c3, now I will just take queen c3, and my position is good. But I miss move queen c5. Okay, this maybe is not mistake, but after queen c5 is black is very good chance to get equal position, because in the game I think knight e4 is white is better, but I miss queen b4 check and take b2, and for this reason not knight e4 move, I need to play b3, and position is very equal. I mean maybe again I prefer white position, but his position is just equal. And Wesley saw he missed to take c5. After rook c1 he played bad move knight d7, and I just played castle. Now is again white position is very good, because if take knight c5, white will play very strong move knight d4 to close this bishop, and just better position is for white. After castle he take bishop c3. Also if take queen c5, I will play knight e4, queen e5, rook d1. Now is I want to take d7, and if bishop g7 is very good move queen b1, because I want to play b4 move, g4, b4, queen d8, and knight d4. And how we see is white all pieces very active, and not easy to play for with black, no active moves, and rook c7 is coming. If play something like this, white can take knight take e6, and to change take and to take queen. Yeah, after castle is white position is very good. He take bishop c3, I just take queen c3, and queen c3, rook c3, knight c5. Here is material is equal, but white is very strong, very good move knight e5. After knight e5, white knight is very strong. No bishop d7 move, because white just will play some move bishop e2 to attack knight. And after knight e5 is very bad position for black. He played b6. Here again maybe I need to play rook d1, because in bishop b7 very strong move rook c2, and again is very strong knight, not easy to play with black move, like let's play a5, no b4 move, rook d6, I attack b6 pawn, and white is better. If play not a5, if try to play some rook c8 move, white can play b4, knight e4, just rook d7, and very active rook, and some tactical moves. I mean I will just take pawns, and white position is better. I played f4. I want to play active move f4, but rook d1 it was much better. f4, and here I just miss absolutely engine move a5, because when I played f4 I think black need to save his king, but after a5 is white is still better, but his black is good chance to defense. He played knight e4, rook d3. Now again my rook is very active. Knight g3, rook f3, knight e4. Of course, not easy to improve white position, and also is not knight h5 is white very good move. Rook h3, knight g7, take, and rook h5, and is black king is under attack and not easy defense. I mean, black white position is near to win. After rook f3, he back knight e4. Rook d4, attack knight, bishop b7, and time to play f5. Why? Because his bishop will be very strong. Rook will be very strong to open f line. I mean, after f5 is, of course, is a very strong attack for white. Knight f6, just rook f1, rook a8, take, knight g6. One time we play rook replay, and rook d6, I attack e6 pawn. And after rook d6, also it's possible to play knight d7, just take, rook d7, bishop b4, take, rook a7, extra pawn. And I think it's easy winning position. But I prefer to play rook d6, is also good move, bishop d5, and here is tactical move, rook f6, bishop d5, e take d5, rook f6, is endgame is winning. Of course, it's easy winning position, but I miss absolutely strange move. I don't know why I not play king f2 first. King f2, rook e5, king f3, and is active king, and just to play next move g2, g3, king g4 is very easy winning position. Look, just to save 2 pawns and take g5. Of course, his white position is very good, very winning position. I think still is my big mistake. I go to this endgame. Why not to play here after rook f8, knight d7. Knight d7 is very easy winning position. But okay, we play this line endgame, and I miss rook g5. He play rook e2, rook d5, rook b2, king h2. And okay, during the game we think is white is easy winning position. I think it's Wesley and me, we think very easy winning position. And here he take rook e2, king h3, and he miss very good draw position to play king h6. He played a5 is big mistake, but king h6 is maybe draw position. I missed this move, g4, rook a1, king h4, check, king g3, check, king f3, check, king g2, rook c1. This looks a little bit strange. Of course, to calculate all these moves is not easy, but pawns is good, but here is very bad king, white king, and rook c1. And this position is draw, because I cannot improve my position, and king g2, rook c2, and this draw position, h5, g5, rook h2. White cannot win. Yeah, I miss a very easy winning position. I give Wesley saw he got very good chance to play draw, but he played bad move a5, and after a5 I just to go g4, a4, g5, just to go with pawns, and rook d7, check, check, g6, check, king h6, rook h8, check, king g7, check. Yeah, and here is white pawns is very strong, and it's just easy winning position. And king g2, rook c1, h6. Of course, I want to mate him. Rook a8 and rook c8, rook a3, b5, rook a7. Rook. Next move I want to play rook b7, and he play rook b8. I play just go to with king, and of course is mate after g7 mate. In this position he resigned. Of course, it was very interesting move h4 is good idea, interesting line. I got winning position after I missed my I played very bad move in endgame, but it is still one of my favorite games, one of the interesting game. I hope you enjoyed from this game. Thank you very much. Good luck.